Hey everybody, we're back with more Pokemon Tabletop RPG. It's Off the Grid, and I'm Soups. I'm the storyteller. I gotta come up. What do we call me last name? The Grunkus or something?
The Grungus.
I'm the Grungus.
You sure are.
I'm the Grungus of this game, and with me are my players. Boko, who is playing Lisa.
It's Lisa today.
Taylor. Okay, it's Lisa this time. We're just gonna come up with worse ways to. It's like the opposite of the Connor problem, where instead of spelling it bad, we just say it worse every time.
We're approaching Bridget levels.
Well, Lisa Taylor, an anxious office worker. Henry J. Orfeo, a vacationing union man. And Pandora LaCroix, a...
Hey, babe.
babe. What?
Hey, babe. We're not playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
I fucking changed the thing. I didn't change
You didn't hit done.
No, I forgot to do the thing. Anyway, who remembers what happened last time? You basically fought a guy for like 2 hours. And also Henry made a new friend named Magda Mike. By beating up a fish in front of it.
Yeah, I did.
And Ghastly Ghastly also exists. Pandora caught a Ghastly that he hasn't named yet.
Gustavo Fring from Breaking Bad.
Yeah, Lacroix caught a Ghastly.
You can't call him Lacroix when your name is Lisa.
No, it's Elizabeth Lizzie Taylor.
Liv Taylor? Liv Tyler?
Who?
That's Steven Tyler's dog.
Sounds fake.
Anyway, what were you saying, Soups?
It's not letting me change the category, so I guess it's just gonna stay like this. This is fine.
Now you have no category.
Yeah, fuck them.
Let me see.
It's not letting me do it, so I'm not gonna bother. Yeah, last time you made your way through the sewers. Elias was getting nervous as you got closer to where his like go bag was. He said he put it in a trash can right next to the door, basically. And but before you got there, he gave the glitchy egg to Lisa. So it's in your bag now. And then when you got to the door, you were cut off by a Pandora security guy and also one of the Pandora security constables.
No!
God damn
No,
it, it's
not
Progress. You shouldn't have made your name start with the same letter. That's on...
That says your fault.
my bad.
A Progress
this is what
security
you
officer
did.
and a Progress security constable named Brain, who I kept on calling Brian by accident. Maybe it's his real name. We'll never know. Yeah, if you yell at me enough, I'll get it eventually.
No, you won't.
Possible. You fought him to a standstill basically by Henry walking up and ripping his suit asunder. And you chased him off, and that's pretty much the moment you're in now. Your teams are fairly beat up. But you are free to do as you wish. The battle is over. You don't hear... you hear the sounds of Brain running away in the distance, and not much else. And you were here in front of the door. I know I'm not on the page anymore, but the battle's over, so it's fine. Basically, you've got like a door in front of you that Elias told you leads up to an abandoned building that's connected to it's like right next to one of the shipping depots. And supposedly he's got somebody up there like waiting to give him a ride to Crash Peaks.
And also for the record, I fixed the game on Twitch.
Thank you.
Easy.
Easy peasy.
Game in Twitch.
That's the situation you find yourselves in.
You may find yourself.
And you may find
I
yourself
find myself
in the sewer, covered in Grimer.
Yeah, I ripped that Grimer in half or something. What did I do? Did I kill him?
You
I
held
thought I
on to it while
I
Blake
knocked
beat
him
it
out.
up. So you are
Yeah.
still covered in gunk. Unless you
It's
washed
all
off
part
in
of
the
the
sewer
day's
water.
work. Sure didn't. Wouldn't even think of it.
So yeah, what are you all doing?
Same as it ever was.
I will say you
what
recall
are you gonna do with that grand prize, Fampy? That grandiose prize.
We shall see someday. Save it for a rainy day. So yeah, I will remind you that Elias did tell you that he's got a go bag in the trash that's probably got some equipment in it.
I recall Elias had a go bag in the trash, Henry says aloud, pointing towards the go bag in the trash.
Oh yeah. I grab it out of the trash.
Yep, you brush aside some like crumpled up newspapers and find a backpack in there. Inside the backpack is enough food for him probably like 3 days. For you probably like 2 days because there's 3 of you.
Yeah, that
so
bomb
it
checks
feeds him
out.
for 3 days, and it feeds us for
2 days.
2 days.
Yeah,
2 days.
Yeah, but if I buy 15 watermelons and I give away half of them to my cousin Lewis.
Which way is the train going? I'm working on it. Sorry.
Pretend there's a fictional place called Dallas, Texas, and
And you may find yourself in Dallas,
in
Texas.
Dallas,
This stream doesn't feel watchable.
It isn't.
you're
So
watchable.
there's enough food for 2 days for the 3 of you. So, like 4 meals worth essentially if you think of like a breakfast and a dinner. Anyway, there's 4 fresh waters. You can split those up amongst yourselves. Fresh waters are a healing item.
Sick.
You can use, so the way that the drinks work in this game, like the kind of stuff that's not potions, is outside of battle you can use them to restore hit points, but in battle you can't because it's like a whole ass drink. That's what potions
Yeah,
are.
drink
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
So it's like a downtime heal.
basically, yeah. There are 4 fresh waters. You can split those up however you like, while I double check to how much healing a fresh water does. I'm pretty sure it's 4, but I will check.
Well, we can all take one. Then we just gotta figure out who wants the extra one.
Well,
I guess it
think
doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Lisa says, "Well, I think you should have it because you've been in there more than the others."
That's true. You have.
Oh, me? Yes,
Yeah.
me. All right, great. I love water. And then Henry begins to unscrew the cap, and then he goes, "Wait a second. Is this
It says fresh water.
who's this water for?"
You?
Whoever needs it, I guess.
Wait, you said how many? 4? 1? What happened?
Yeah! Fanfi played the Astral Chain card. I fucking love that card. What's the point of even living?
True.
I
feel it.
What is the point of living?
Classics.
Why did you
it
buy
doesn't,
15 watermelons?
it
Listen,
do-
it's not important. Why?
It does in fact restores up to 4 hit points.
That's pretty good.
You can also find fresh water in the wild, I'm reading, so that's good to know.
Huh?
That makes sense. Like if you stop at a stream, and like take a drink,
Ah.
you can restore up to 4
Ah.
hit points.
Ah.
All
I
right,
hadn't
great.
read that before. Ooh, a noise happened. Hydrate. Shit.
Henry reaches out one of his hands that is covered in calluses, a little bit of grimer, and then a bunch of just like I guess cuts from crunching metal with his bare hands
Probably.
to accept the waters. And I add 2 waters to my inventory.
All right, the rest of you can each add 1 water.
I have
Yeah.
done so.
There is a storage. So I don't know if I've explained this. A lot of like larger items that you can buy at like Pokemarts come in their own Pokeball that are like registered to contain that thing. One of the things in here is a storage ball containing a small camping tent. So if any of you don't have a camping tent, you could take that.
Are we supposed to
not.
have a captain tent? Henry definitely doesn't have one.
No,
I
I
don't
don't.
doesn't
have one either.
count.
I just have a sleeping bag.
Nah.
If you don't have anything, you should take it.
Henry doesn't have anything. He did not know he was adventuring.
Here,
this
hold
this morning he didn't. He didn't
I
know.
give Henry the tent.
All right, there's a map.
Oh, all right, great.
There is a map.
Man, I feel
of the
like a
region.
regular old. I'm like a regular old actual vacation. This is the thing people do on vacations, right?
Probably not.
Camp in the sewers. Lovely. I can check out the infrastructure.
There is a map of the
I'm
region.
Staring at a wall.
Huh.
There's a
I
map.
have a regional map already. Who wants?
Spare map.
Oh, a map.
Yeah, extra map. You want it, Liza? Lisa?
Yeah, I guess I'll take it.
Yeah,
Cool.
here you go.
At some point, I have a map I can show you. I'll put it in your inventories at some point so you can like reference it.
Cool.
There are 3 potions, so you can each take a potion. There are 2 antidotes.
So I'm just gonna add that to my potion count.
Yes.
Okay.
I
wish
put
fresh water was
one
in that.
magic update.
It'd be nice to track it next to my other healing item.
I think it's just because
No,
it's a separate thing.
Can't be used. Yeah.
But there are 2 antidotes because I thought you might get poisoned in this dungeon, but luckily you didn't. But it's just nice to
Too
have.
powerful.
Oh,
Did you say Geist to have?
Here, you guys can have these. Get the
Oh,
antidotes
great.
to the other 2.
What is it?
It's an antidote. Cures poison.
Poison?
okay.
Poison.
Hey,
Like that thing assassins you?
I will keep that in mind, Fampy. I'll make a note so that I don't forget. Swissy, you've got an extra die on one of your next rolls.
Okay.
So does Henry.
Ah, great. What is a die?
There are 3 Pokeballs, so you can each
It's
take
what you
one.
do when you die. Each take a Pokeball. Got it.
And so does Lisa. You all have an extra die on your next roll.
Hey.
All right.
Go Pokeballs. You have
and then I
3
put-
potions.
Yep, and then I put a note in here that says the small tent can fit 1 person or 2 if they really squeeze in there.
Not if one of them is Henry, though.
No, probably not.
Or 1 Henry.
Woo! All right, so
He's so yoked.
you've gotten the bag. You've gotten the bag. The bag is yours now. You have the things that were in the
We've
bag.
got the bag, as the kids say.
Yep, and the door to the upstairs is right next to you.
Well, I guess we should leave.
Yeah, I don't want.
I've had enough of
I
being
feel
in the
like we-
sewer.
I feel like we've been in a bit of a rush, by the way. My name's Henry. Have I? we even really introduced each other?
Oh, yeah.
Are you a child? I point at Pandora.
Magnemite squints
No.
at you.
No.
Oh, great. Thank God. Children make me uncomfortable. They'll sneeze right in your face.
Hey, you want to know something fucked up? So, like, a couple days ago, I was helping out somebody at work, and one of the kid in the cart was like, "Why are you so fat?" And I'm like, "Man, I didn't say anything," but his dad is like, "You can't just say that." I'm like, "Fuck, dude." And then
You
today,
can't just say that.
completely unprompted, I'm just like leading someone somewhere, and a completely different kid pushing a cart is like, "I hate to tell you this, but your shoes are whack." And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Hate to
What
tell
the
you this.
hell? But your shoes are whack.
Damn, your shoes are so whack. They had to break their vow of silence. They're like, I know nothing nice to say nothing at all, but God help me, forgive me, master. I
I hate
must
to
go
say
all out on these. Dude, you got
This
hit by an
is
IRL. What are those?
I know.
Holy shit!
I couldn't believe that.
What are
shit.
those?
And again, like I couldn't react because I was like talking to someone else.
I hate to tell you this,
God damn.
but those shoes are not it.
I know.
Imagine
it's
if it
so
was the
fucking
same
crazy.
kid.
This
That-
kid just has a vendetta against this one
me
Target employee they
specifically.
met.
Holy shit.
They're just like, this fucker, this fucking clown
it's
over
getting
here.
too good for too long.
It's me. I hired a child. I called up a kid. I called up a friend I know that has a child in Florida. And I was like, hey, I need you to find this Target. You can find the one with the wackest shoes. You can call him out on it.
Whew.
But yeah,
Anyway, we were doing introductions, I think.
yeah. Sorry.
Henry was, at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because as far as I recall, we
got
were
kinda
just
pulled
in a
into it.
we were just in a park, and then a guy came sprinting, and we fought him, and then he went quickly down to the sewers, and then we wandered through the sewers, and now it's our first time to like sort of stand there And so Henry's gonna sort of like in this moment be like, so hi.
Didn't we do introductions in the sewers out of character immediately after we got down there?
Might have, but it's been a bit,
Eh.
and it's been kind of rushy. I don't mind.
And we
doing it
definitely
again.
didn't do anything in character.
Well, no, he knew our names at some point.
We told him our names, but like
We didn't
Oh, okay,
introduce
okay.
each
I feel
other.
like we don't
Yeah.
know anything about each other's characters in character though, like even a little.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, because literally the science dude looked at Pandora, asked what his name was, and Pandora just said Pandora or some shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did that for all of you. I will let you know for the purposes of this will probably come up later that very quickly you're going to have a lot of in-character time to just chill for a second if you wanted to save this.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, fair enough.
Listen, all I know is at some point Henry's gonna like dust off his hands against each other and then be like, "So, guess we're all fugitives or something together. What's up?
He's gonna
How's
do exactly this pose when he does it too.
Hands
Hold
on
on, was it-
hips.
Do not ping his crotch.
I'm pinging it. That's where its hips are.
wait,
I don't
wait.
need to know about Henry's hips. I don't care if they lie
They
or tell
don't
the
lie.
They are fucking wide and powerful.
Shakira, Shakira.
But yeah, there's the door to the stairs, and that's the only other thing in this basement. I mean, unless you want to
Right,
stay
well,
in the
I-
sewers forever, I don't know. It's up to you, I
No,
guess.
I leave.
I guess
I can
onward
find
and
more poison
upwards.
types.
I leave.
Yeah, Henry walks up
Yeah.
and pushes the door open.
Okay, yeah, it's open.
Lisa would
Uh,
love to get out of here.
Onward and upwards. I hope it's not locked. We don't have lock picking skills.
yeah,
I mean,
you,
I could tear it off its fucking hinges, but
Yeah, because Henry is the most powerful being to ever have lived.
You
he's
kick it, it goes
crazy.
flying, it collapses 10 buildings.
some real
Oh,
Man of Steel
whoops.
shit. Yeah, you make your way
We
up the
leave.
stairs into, as you said, an abandoned building. It looks like you're in kind of a maintenance closet as you come up. Sorry, I just completely lost my train of thought there for a second. But the building
Choo-choo.
looks pretty dusty. But you walk through it to the front door, which it's got like those condemned boards on it, but you can just rip those down easily enough. I won't make you roll for that. Oh, hey, are any of you healing your Pokemon, by the way?
would
I don't
like
think
to.
it's a good use of my stuff to heal yet because I only took 1 damage.
Okay.
That depends. Is there a Pokemon Center in our near future?
Eventually.
Okay, that's enough answer for me. I would like to heal Ghastly
know-
up a little bit.
I was given an extra fresh water that heals 4, right?
Yep.
I would like to retcon slightly.
Mhm.
When Liza says, "Here, you should take the extra fresh water," Henry goes, "Thanks." Unscrews the cap and dumps it all over Magnemite.
Magnemite looks confused but healthy.
He's
Just
so
give-
hydrated.
Give you a clean off there,
His
buddy. And
complexion
he
is
was already
beautiful.
spotless, but the water did nothing obvious. But Henry is satisfied with himself.
Nice.
We'll call that.
I'm gonna. I mean, otherwise I'm just gonna hold on to it if I don't use it. I'm gonna use the fresh water. Gustavo.
Okay, so Gustavo can restore 4 hit points.
Yeah.
Gustavo looks
Put it back
grateful
into
but
the
still
file.
mildly annoyed with you.
Oh,
You
come
can't
on,
trade cards because you gotta buy the cards, Vampy.
Yeah, I wish you
We've
could trade
got
him.
to
but
have
that's-
Pandora
money.
moves its hand to pet Gustavo before remembering
Trading
Ghastlies
is
are
fun.
made of gas.
Passes through.
Gustavo
His hand
looks
just passes
so there's a mechanic in this game wherein if you beat the shit out of a Pokemon, it's less friendly towards you when you catch it. So it'll
I
take
didn't
some
kill
time
it.
to No, but you'll have to earn his trust over time. He won't abandon
That's
you until listen to you, but he's also probably not going to die for you right now.
Fair enough.
That's just kind of how the mechanic is. You get
Unlike
it.
Trixie.
Ghastly's made of friendship and wonder.
Hello, Nova.
Hey, Nova.
Hello.
Yeah, you Henry rips the condemned boards off of
My
the door so
favorite,
you can
the
all
Disney.
go outside, I assume.
Yeah.
And
I like to imagine Henry barely notices they're there, and he just kind of like pushes his hand as though there's a door, but just rips the planks off.
So yeah, next to the building, you do see there's a fenced-in building across the street, which is a Tropio Plus depot. It's a
Oh, that's a bird store.
shut the fuck up. It's a shipping company, actually.
Excuse me.
It's fine.
Josh wasn't there.
It's fine.
Is it? It sounds like it's not fine.
Next to the Tropio Plus depot is a parked Tropio Plus truck, like the big big rig kind of truck with the trailer and all that. And next to that is a fairly large woman wearing flannel and smoking a cigarette.
Large woman?
It's a bird.
Nope, it's a large woman.
All right. I walk out in out of the place we came from. And I look immediately back at everyone. I go, wait, what are we doing now?
I don't remember.
As you
Camping.
As you recall, Elias had told you that he paid off a Tropio Plus driver to take him to Crash Peaks, which is where his professor friend lives that he's taking the egg to.
But the Tropio Plus truck is right there.
Yep. Truck's right
Wait
there.
a second. Henry looks at the truck, and then he looks back at everyone. Then he looks at the truck, and he counts on his fingers. He looks back at everyone. He looks back at the truck. He goes,
Yeah, what's up?
wait, we're here. The truck's there.
Uh-huh.
And Elias is... And he looks around, and is there an Elias?
No, he ran off.
There's no Elias.
He ran
There's
off,
no
chased by
Elias.
progress.
The truck's there. But we're here.
The
Oh,
truck,
right, he went the other way.
the truck driver's
We should take the truck!
The truck driver's just kind of looking at you like... just giving you some side eye while she, like, blows smoke.
So Henry, after having this revelation that took, like, in real time, like, a full minute, breaks into a wide smile and approaches the driver and goes, "Hello, fellow worker of the blue-collar variety."
Hello? Can I help you with something
I'm
tonight,
Henry.
sir? Dana.
Maybe, perhaps. Nice. We were following some sort of nerd guy through the sewers just now, as I assume everyone does on their vacation. And he had told us, before he ran off being chased by evil scientists, that he hired a Tropio Plus driver to take him to some place I've forgotten the name of.
I love this brick of a man being the face of the party. It's the best thing ever.
Either one of you could step up, but I'm glad this is how it
No,
went.
I will
No,
never
I
step up.
refuse. This is amazing.
Are you in fact the driver who was hired? And if so, could you ferry us to this destination? As we, I think, have something to do there, unless I am completely wrong. And he looks back at the party.
Pandora shrugs.
Not even a "you're doing great, sweetie." Sad. She sighs, and she puts out her cigarette and flicks it into an ashtray that's on a nearby trash can. And she goes, "Well, I guess if he's not showing up, the plan is still on. It sounds like, right?"
I believe so. We were told to go in his stead. He heroically ran off like a coward, a brave coward, the bravest coward I've ever seen.
All right.
Soups, I can't believe you still haven't fixed me on the layout.
Thanks for the
Such disrespect.
Get Wazowski'd,
You're
fool.
visible between
It
there.
was Zasky.
I don't want to be. I want to be.
What do you
I wanna
mean,
be-
Swizzy? You're on a stream.
I'm on the cover.
It's fine. I just glanced at the stream and I noticed I was still between your big dumb fucking ears.
I think you'll find most people between their own ears.
That's true. That's true. She's like, "Well," and she jerks her thumb towards the back of the truck and opens it up. So this is I lied slightly. This one isn't like a big old 18-wheeler. It's kind of like a holy shit. I'm Whisper now. Now I'm completely covering Swizzy's face.
Got him.
What the hell?
Incredible.
Got him, dude.
Hold on, let me I can adjust this, although it's gonna fuck some shit up real quick. Oop, oop.
Sit in your chair like a normal human instead of standing on it.
Okay. So she
Oh.
jerks her
shit,
thumb
Whisper
towards
can
the
talk,
back of
it's
the
a
stuff.
miracle.
Yeah, you see, I drank a potion. I'm not actually a Whisper.
Ah.
It's a potion.
I
It's a
drank.
potion.
It's a potion.
It's a
botion.
potion. You're still a little bit Wazowski. But she jerks her
don't-
thumb towards the back of the truck. I lied slightly when I said it's an 18-wheeler. It's actually the type where it's like kind of a covered back. And she walks you back there and opens up the back and goes, "Hop on in. I'll get you where you're going."
Ah, fine transportation. I climb into the truck. The funny thing, there's no sarcasm.
I know. It's very genuine.
I get in.
No, that's wishy. You were close though. All right, Lisa, are you getting in?
Yeah.
Okay.
If they're getting in, I'm getting in.
All right. She closes up
Imagine
the
she
back.
doesn't.
It's one of those kind of trucks where like there's a window into the cabin so you can see through it. And on the dashboard you see a Litten sleeping as she climbs into the truck and starts it up, and the rumble begins. I don't have a rumble. I wish I did, but I didn't think of it.
Same brain.
And she's like, "All right, it's gonna be a couple hours. I suggest you get some rest."
And do Henry just
Instantly.
Oh, okay.
he literally like brings the brim of his hat over his eyes and immediately begins sawing logs, dude.
She slides the window shut, and then you begin your bumpy drive. There's a bit of equipment in the back of this truck, but it's little, like, I mean, this was planned out, so it's not too full. Oh, Final Fantasy music. Hold on, gotta jam for a second.
Jam.
It's real fever dream feeling today.
It's one of those days.
Is it because you just haven't had internet for several days, Swissy?
No, it's
Swissy
just,
was
it's fine.
adapting to touching grass again,
Oh no.
There's no grass to touch outside. It's all snow.
dragging him back.
So yeah, the truck
No
begins
grass.
to rumble down the road, and you've got a couple of hours to
No
rest up,
ass.
or if you wanted to, at some point, talk to each other.
Henry will do it when he wakes. For now, he is conked out, so it's up to the other two to hold any convo.
For you, Lisa, Wuffy senses that you are. Yeah.
I was reading my character sheet.
Wuffy senses that you are uneasy,
Yeah.
and comfortingly gives you a hug.
Thanks, Buffy.
So,
My
your
pet
work okay
Wuffy.
with all this? Okay, this
He
isn't
asked
my
you a
fault
question.
anymore.
What? Sorry. It was your acceptance cutting off. Seriously.
The anguish in his voice. I agree. Swizz.
Jesus fuck.
Hi, Swissy.
Hi, Boko.
I believe what he said
Friendship.
is, "So, are you okay with all of this?"
I thought he was talking to the room at large.
No,
I'm asleep.
what I
the room.
specifically asked was, is your work okay with all this?
Okay.
Um,
To the working person who's not on vacation.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to somebody. I don't know.
Yeah, sounds gross.
Well, yeah. Work is a scam.
Word.
Pandora instantly finds a friend. Fuck yeah, dude.
And that's that. Because I don't.
All right. You all get some rest. I don't know if Henry plans on waking up at any point.
I'll have Mr. Gustavo out of his Pokeball, by the way, for a bit and put Trixie away.
All
Yeah,
right.
after like exactly an hour, which you would only know by checking a clock. Henry snaps awake and is like entirely rested. And he's like, what a day.
Blake also
He
wakes
tips
up
his
from
hat
the
back up.
Blake also wakes up from the nap he was having. I assume Blake is who
You're
you've
finally
got.
awake.
Yes, I put Magnemite away after dumping water on him.
Incredible. Yeah, Blake also wakes up at the exact same time you do and like mimics your waking up stretch.
Perfect. Ah. So, how's it going? I'm doing great.
Did you say? I think you mentioned at some point. Is our phones a thing?
Yeah, you've got a PPC. It's a pocket personal computer, I
Point-to-point
believe.
connection.
Basically,
I'm
so
playing like some
the
old ass arcade game on it.
yeah, the way I imagine it's basically a phone.
Objection!
Jesus Christ, that one's loud. The way I imagine it is that it's basically a phone, but it also can connect to your PC. It's powerful enough to, like, if you have more than 6 Pokemon, it can send one to, like, your boxes at a Pokemon Center, but you can't receive them.
Okay.
So mechanically, that's sort of
Yeah,
what
I'm
it's
just
for.
playing
But
like
it is essentially a phone.
I'm playing like the Pokemon equivalent of Galaga on it, which I imagine is like a Blastoise at the bottom with a bunch of Magikarp heading his way or some shit.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
That's incredible. No, it's a bunch of, like, Masquerades, because they're bugs.
Yeah.
Like Galaga, yeah. It's exactly that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... You wake up to see that and whatever Lisa's doing.
She's just kind of absent, kind of zoning out, petting Muffy.
Excellent. So, how's it going? Are you winning? I craned my neck over to look at the screen. What is this?
Blake also does
Fucking
this.
Vivio Jame?
Pandora does that thing that teens do when people look over their shoulders. He just kind of like hunches up a bit. He's like, yeah, I mean, not much else to do.
I cannot even tell what's going on.
The
Are
Blastoise
you
shoots
are you
the-
this guy? I tap on the screen with my big finger.
This spirals into me losing the game.
Good job,
Correct.
Henry.
Yeah, I guess I'll engage. I put my phone away. And he does say that out loud.
Aren't you a little young to be getting engaged?
Gustavo laughs
Who's
at
the
you.
lucky fiance?
Nobody.
Oh, they left you at the altar. Sad. Happened to my cousin Jim once. Wait, no, I'm thinking of something else. No, he just got divorced like normal.
You're drifting into Colombo territory.
Just one more thing.
So I got this cousin. It's really into Pokemon.
So, like, what's your whole deal?
What do you mean? I'm Henry.
Yeah, you just go around and break stuff on the regular, or what?
No, normally I work my job.
Yeah.
I work in construction.
Yeah.
You see, you know those buildings? I'm
Uh-huh.
one of the builders. We build them.
He looks between Henry and Timber or Blake.
How dare you?
And he's like,
Timber
yeah,
Blake.
yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
Blake looks very
Timber,
proud.
he's my helper on the workplace. Great little guy. He's really good at holding down beams.
Blake
sure.
salutes.
They're pretty strong.
Yeah. But yeah, like I may have mentioned in the sewers, I can't remember, probably from the sewer gas, but as I may have mentioned in the sewers, I was told that I haven't taken vacation in 20 years and that I have to take it all now. So,
Like a sabbatical.
oh, what now? No, I'm not religious.
Ah, but it's like one.
Sure, it's like a cat cathatical.
Cat cathatical.
I was
Are you
told
all
not
right?
to show back up. It's gonna be very hard for me.
Sounds pretty based.
Based on what?
God damn it.
Pandora just hits him with the expression his character is making in the art.
Henry generally has no idea what he means. So, like, what's your deal? You're in, like, middle school or something.
No, I'm out of school.
Oh. Ah, flunky. You know, that's
No,
fine. You can
I
go into
graduated.
trades. From what?
High school.
Ah. So you're like a, teenager.
Technically.
That's the most 19-year-old answer I've ever heard. As
Henry's-
a former
Henry's-
19-year-old.
Former child. Henry Henry like scratches at his chin trying to figure out what technically could possibly mean. All right. Well, do you have are you going into are you going into college? The trades? Taking one of them off years to tour? Well, I guess we're kind of touring now. I don't know if this
Maybe.
one counts.
Maybe eventually.
Ah. When's eventually?
God, you sound like my dad.
Ah. Who's your dad?
I don't know his name. Soups.
I have it written down. Nope. Not in that spreadsheet. Hold on. I have multiple spreadsheets. Your dad's name is Todd.
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 2 D's or one? This is very
two.
important.
Two
Oh, of
two
course
D's.
it's two
And
fucking D's, dude.
it's Todd with 2
Two
D's.
Ds.
And he is the gym leader of Andante.
My dad's a gym leader.
Oh. So like you get to work out for free.
Nah, I haven't really challenged him yet. We don't
Challenged.
vibe together very well.
What is he, like a power lifter?
No, he's just like really into fairy types. Not really.
I don't know if I've ever heard of that workout. Is that a CrossFit?
No.
It is at this point that that Pandora realizes that Henry has
This is a
probably
brick.
never heard of the gym system. Henry might not know what the Pokemon League is.
Pandora will spend some time explaining it.
Just like there's a slight montage and then Henry is like, "Oh, so you get the badges. I see. I understand."
Yeah. Yeah, and once you have all 8 of them, you can challenge the Pokemon League. It's kind of like the thing to do, you know, if you're just
Excellent.
like.
So
have
you're
no
part of like
job and you're.
yeah, you're part of like the Pokemon Union then.
Yeah. I fucking hate you. Isn't that a video game, or am I tripping?
The Union.
You're thinking
the
of
Union
Kingdom Hearts
Room
Union
is-
Cross.
The Union Room is a thing.
Oh,
in
I'm
Pokemon
thinking
games.
Pokemon Unite. I thought you were making
Ah.
a reference. I'm fucking
Oh no,
dumb.
you gotta let that joke out there, Dusty. Out into the I guess yeah.
I guess you
Clearly
did.
have, haven't you?
I guess you did.
Oh,
Why are they called
clever.
gyms though?
Yeah, once you have all 8, you can challenge the league, and then you can
Yeah.
become champion if you beat the champion.
And then you get your Union card.
I genuinely don't know what that means.
Wait, you don't know what a union is, or you don't know if you're in one? Because you know if you're in one, you'd have to pay dues.
Oh god. And this is the point where the montage occurs of him explaining unions.
Yeah! In reverse! Sick!
Pandora
I
now
do
has
that.
Pandora now has a reasonable understanding of unions, and Henry now has a reasonable understanding of the Pokemon League.
Except for the fact that he thinks you get a union card at the end of it.
Yeah, I guess except for that.
You want Todd with 2D's nuts?
I mean, that's how Pandora happened, right? Unless he's adopted.
Heyo.
Ew.
Does Pandora know if he's adopted?
It is not important at this point in time.
It will be important later, I see.
It won't.
But yeah, then we cut back from me explaining unions.
I see. So like it makes work not suck as bad?
Why would work suck?
I mean
Lisa cringes in the background.
Yeah.
Like suck
You
as
alright
in
over
you
there?
don't like it?
Work is a scam.
Yeah.
A what?
A scam.
Why? Who? What? What do you mean?
I mean she said it.
Are you
You're engaged with
scamming
her
people?
now, not me.
That's illegal, Lisa.
No, work is a scam. Yeah, you spend forever in school. You get in horrible debt. You go to work and it's not even what you want to do. And they don't treat you like a human. You're just here to push paper.
Cue montage.
Fall down your
Lisa.
Lisa,
Explaining how much she
Lisa
hates her
explaining
job.
capitalism. Explaining the school
Henry
to
has-
job pipeline.
Henry has the most perplexed look on his face. He's like, I literally have never had any of those things happen. What? Wait. You have to pay for school?
Yeah?
Why?
No one really knows. It feels like the sort of thing you shouldn't have to pay for, right? It's crazy.
She shrugs. I don't know, it's always been that way.
Huh. That's wild. Yeah, I left high school to join the construction crew. Just like my father, and his father, and his father, and possibly his father. I don't keep good family records, though.
I have a pretty good guess of what they all did.
You look at like
Probably trace
you
that
look at
one
like a
back pretty
family
far.
you look at a family portrait of the Orpheos, and they are all men that look exactly like Henry but slightly older.
And they all stand exactly like that.
If they do that, they're going to start a musical number like any time now.
So as you're all having
That's-
this, oh no, go on.
Oh, I was
Oh,
just gonna say,
we still have not told each other our fucking names.
Nope. Sure.
Amid all this. It's fine.
but no, Henry's he's basically just confused because he's like, yeah, I just left to join the construction crew, and the union takes care of all of our negotiating and stuff with our bosses. It's great. We get break times, and we get overtime, and we get holiday pay, and it turns
And
out
vacation time.
it turns out we get paid time off that builds up year to year. We
Frankly,
get
with how much you
dental.
knew about unions, it's amazing you didn't know about that one.
Yeah, apparently I just. Oh, you know what happened? Oh, that's a riot. On the day they handed me my benefits like brochure, like the little packet of all the things I got, I spilled some jam on it. I bet you I covered up the PTO section. Oh,
And you never
oh,
checked it
Henry.
again for 20 years.
Well, why would I need to check it again? It all looked great.
Benefits probably update with time, man. You know, to be better and shit.
But yeah. Why would I need to know if they got better? I already know what they were.
As this conversation peters out, you hear the rumbling come to a stop, and you look through the front window, and you can Dana opens the window and goes, "All right, I'll come around and let you out. This is your stop." And she comes around to the back of the truck and pops open the back so you can all hop out. She helps the shorter ones out of the car so that you don't have to like
Henry
jump 3 feet to the ground.
I would rather not try to jump while wearing heels.
Yeah.
I try to be cool about it and ignore the help. Make me roll for it, please.
Yeah, sure. Hold on, what are the stats in this game again? Let me look at Pandora's
Self
sheet.
did invent the
There
scope.
is dexterity.
His engineers did.
Yeah, let's do dexterity.
How do I
No.
just roll?
Now, how
something
about
like that
this?
straight up though?
Why don't you do cool plus athletic?
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
no.
Oh, you're
dude.
decently
Opposite
cool.
ends
This
of the
might be
spectrum.
something.
How do I do that?
If you go to generic roll, you should be able to combine 2 attributes.
Where's generic roll? You have to tell me.
Underneath
Oh, I
where
see.
the generic
I see.
stats are.
I
Yeah.
see. Neat. Plus
I've got a number in mind.
Good.
You don't quite fall on your face. But you definitely misjudge how far down the ground is. It's still kind of dark. It's like basically the middle of the night right now.
It's like
Oh,
I
yeah,
jump
does that-
down, I land
Does that
fine, but I'm
consume
like,
Vampy's +1?
Nah,
Or is that
nah, I'll save that for
being
something
saved for a
relevant.
good roll?
I'll save that for something
it's
relevant.
okay.
Yeah, so you don't quite eat shit, but you do mostly eat shit, and Gustavo laughs at you again.
Oh,
Oh, careful there, bud.
yeah, I'm fine.
And
I know you youngins think that you're all made out of indestructible titanium, but you're more like a destructible soft balsa wood.
Timber
you, maybe.
nods affirmatively, which is a word I made up just now. Affirmatively, it's when you're definitely a
Affirmatively.
plant.
Obvious plant.
So as you all look around, you notice you are not in a town, and she says, "This is as close as I can get on
We
the
may
road."
find ourselves.
And you may find yourself on the side of a road where it's kind of like kind of dusty around here, like desert-esque, not like all sand, but it's kind of arid around here. The ground looks real dry and cracked. And she points towards a road sign that is nearby, and a kind of like worn-in path that heads towards a big ol' set of mountains. And she goes, "If you head that way, that's down the Cymbal Trail. That'll take you straight to Crash Peaks." I forgot to do a voice. That'll take you straight to Crash Peaks. This is about as far as I can take you, though.
Excellent. Well, thank you for all your hard work.
No problem. I'm just gonna... I don't mind helping out, you know? Fortunately, the Senate is passing the poker right to work laws that will allow poker scabs to be hired in a week in the poker union. Oh, no.
Suddenly, Henry has a quest.
Oh no.
He's going to
Don't cross the
assassinate the
poker
poker
picket
Senate.
line.
Cool.
So yeah, it's about a half a day walk down the trail there to get through the mountains. Fanpiece purchased 5 chests, thank you. Get through the mountains, but that should bring you right to Crash Peaks. Good luck to you. I gotta get back to my route.
Brought my bike.
All right, have fun.
She salutes you all, lights up another cigarette, and hops into the cab of her truck, and drives away, never to be seen again, probably.
She dies.
Until
The truck
season 2.
explodes fucking 30 feet down the road. No.
Oh, I guess she's going back in time.
That would have been insane if you did that shit though.
So checking your PPCs to see kind of what time it is. It's about 4 in the morning, and you can either trek down down the path a little bit to make camp if you want, or you can make camp like right here at the side of the road, I guess. It's not I should mention, like, when you're traveling, it's not super unusual to see trainers just kind of camped out wherever. There's not like zoning laws or whatever in this world where you can just kind of
So you can build a building wherever you want without regards to the other people?
You can kind of camp wherever you want.
You can kind of camp wherever you want, as long as you're not like in someone's yard or something, you know? Bonk.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you all want to take a rest, you can feel free. Otherwise, the trail is yours.
Does resting do anything for our Pokemon?
I think it does. I want to say after like 8 hours of sleep, you get some hit points back.
I think we should sleep anyway. It's way too late.
Yeah, it is.
This
Again,
is about when I go to bed.
I was supposed to go to bed like 8 hours ago.
So you gotta take those key power naps. That's what I do when I work a double. Gotta get that overtime.
I'm already setting up my sleeping bag.
Henry takes a deep breath. Goes, you know, this is the furthest I've ever been. If I take one more step, it will be the furthest from the city I've ever been.
incredible.
And then he begins making his tiny tent.
While setting up, I'm gonna offer Gustavo some Pokemon food.
All right. Yeah, you all can release your Pokemon and make camp.
Yeah, I'll
offer
also
some to
set up
Trixie,
my
too.
tent.
It's only
Yeah,
fair.
how much Pokemon food do we deduct then? Is it like one per each mon?
Yeah, pretty
For a
much.
day?
Pretty much. Again,
Okay.
I'll decide later if I care about this or not. Right now, it's fine.
Sure.
But
If you decide you don't care about it, I demand a refund. I bought 10 bags.
that's fine. Listen, if I decide later I don't care, we can do that. That's fine.
Okay.
So yeah, I double checked. You do, after 8 hours of rest, you and trainers and Pokemon heal 1 HP every 8 hours.
Nice. 1 HP?
Cool.
Yep.
Oof.
Bangarang.
How does Gustavo feel about the food offering?
Accept it gratefully. Not one to turn down a free meal, it would seem. Trixie looks
I'll talk to him a bit.
Trixie looks
Apologize
moderately
for beating
jealous.
his ass. Introduce him to Trixie and such. Apologize for beating his ass.
Yeah, Trixie and
Throughout
Gustavo seem to get along well enough. They're both.
I beat Trixie too. Don't.
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it
yeah.
twisted.
I assumed.
I'm not suddenly like, ugh.
Yeah, and same thing. Like
news.
Blake eats pretty much the way he always does, way too fast. And
Voraciously.
Magnum,
With Henry unhelpfully on the side going, go, go, go.
But yeah, you all set up and make camp unless there's anything else in particular.
How does Magnemite? No, wait,
He
hang on.
zaps up the food
How does
and then rolls around with
Magnemite
it.
eat?
I don't know.
Because I definitely hand the food to him and then sort of like orbit around his floating body, confused,
So I've been kind
looking
of
for like a
He
mouse.
takes it, you turn away, you turn back, it's gone.
yeah,
You don't know.
that is what I was going to say. So I'm double checking something. I'm using a website that somebody has written as if from the perspective, like I think this person is like a real life biologist, and they've sort of written up like reports for every Pokemon about
God.
stuff. Because I've been using some of this for like roleplay stuff because it seems pretty cool. Essentially, so I was looking into it, and the way Magnemites eat, according to this person, is basically they absorb electricity, but they're also able to produce their own electricity by just rotating the magnets on their side. So that's always just kind of happening. So Magnemite does. You don't see how Magnemite eats the food, but it does consume it in such a way as to look pleased with you.
Nice.
It's the kind of thing where like you don't think Magnemite needs to eat food to be sustained, but will enjoy it.
Henry fucking sets the food down, looks away for a sec, looks back. How did you do that?
Wow, Blake, you're gonna have to step it up. Mike is a quick eater. Look at that. That was a speed the demon move.
A competitive fire is lit in Blake's eye, and he looks at Magnemite as if to say, "I'll get you next time." Magnemite looks oblivious.
Looks nonplussed. I have two coworkers currently, and it's an isekai protagonist or like a shonen protagonist, and an oblivious rock magnet.
All right, so you all
yeah.
rest up, and I will say it's 8 hours later in the morning. You all take down your camp, and I think we've got time for one random encounter. So why don't one of you roll me a d10? Who wants to do
Not
it?
it.
I will do it.
This
Go
is
for
another.
it.
This is another session where I'm going to do like each of you will get one.
Do-
2. Okay.
Do.
It's a thought.
Okay. Let me
Give
drag
Liza a
everybody
Pokemon.
onto the.
Give Liza a Pokemon.
Doubtful on this exact encounter, but maybe. I don't know really what Liza's into.
You know exactly what she's into. We've been over this.
She's into what your wife is into.
Well, hopefully she rolls good.
Oh, I told you I like once more emotional support-esque Pokemon. I've given you a list of things I want.
Hold on.
Can I put Arceus on my list?
No. No, you can't.
Yeah.
Pandora catches God.
So I'm just gonna Oh, right. I have to transfer the page over. Yeah. Here we go.
Newspapers in the Pokemon world gotta be whack, because there's just a headline one day that just 10-year-old catches God.
No
Found
one would ever know.
I mean, do they believe in God?
Oh,
They disintegrated with a laser, according to Sun and Moon. That's crazy. I didn't know that one.
Why can't it
sick.
just use the laser as an attack?
Fuck
No.
you.
It's the food eating laser.
This is the food.
it's for
laser.
food only. It's a utility laser.
Food beam. Oh.
Food beam.
Refreshing.
Ah, okay.
Chrome's glitching out on me.
Rip.
Ah, nice.
It's doing
Okay.
the thing where it thinks I have hardware acceleration.
Weird.
Okay. Let me read you the blurb and then I'll show you the map. You duck under an outcropping and come to a slightly more open area where you find. I drag.
I drag.
And.
Oh!
And. Boop. Oop. I forgot you're in a
can't
new.
see yet,
I forgot
so-
you're on a new zone, so I also need to boot up
Top
the music
left.
for this place. It's
We
funky
getting
here.
funky up in here.
Yep. You see two Machops sparring. Each seems a match for the other. Neither of them really seem to be getting any serious hits in, but they're so busy on their sparring match that they don't seem to notice you approach.
Oh my god, look at that. Incredible.
Oh.
I wish to observe them.
I am real.
Henry steps forwards. Respectfully.
Henry, can you roll me? Remember what the stats are in this game. Let's go with dexterity plus alert. That's not a lot of dice.
It sure isn't. Let's see.
Machop can be emotionally supportive.
No.
I don't think that's what she's into, dog. All right.
I could do like that back chop massage. Calm you down.
That's no.
Hey, I did it! I got 1 out of 1.
So you manage to, as you're taking a step forward, you're realizing that the rock beneath your feet looks sort of unusual, and before you put your foot all the way down, you observe the full shape of a sleeping Geodude.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
That's a dude.
Before you trip
Some
over
sort of
him
rock
and
man.
eat shit. But yeah,
Oh.
Now
Hello.
that's an emotional support rock.
I don't. I
You're
don't
not
think
gonna
you've got.
You're not gonna find something.
Maybe he'd let you
for-
paint you like
My
a
God.
like those pet rocks, you know?
Why would I do that?
Henry looks under his foot
is relaxing.
at the
Fanfare just
Geodude
played the
goes,
fucking one-winged angel after this Geodude appeared. That's really good.
Henry like goes, whoa, sorry there, didn't see ya. You're blending in. Hi, how's it going? I'm Henry. He reaches a hand towards the Geodude.
The Geodude is startled and wakes up. And smacks at your hand in startledness.
Did he punch or like slap?
I think it's more of a punch. Hold on, what sort of attacks does Geodude know? Let me look into it.
Yeah, that's it. Let's do this by the book, by the numbers.
He breaks your hand off.
So what actually happens is he attacks you with his entire body because he only knows tackle and defense curl.
Nice.
So let me oh, I don't have it ticked. That's why it's not showing me the dice. Well, hey, this has a pretty good chance to miss. We'll call this a surprise round. Now, you managed to dodge out of the way as the Geodude flings itself at you.
Whoa! Got a lively one here.
Whoa.
All right.
And this commotion does in fact get the Machop's attention. I forgot about
I shout across the way to them. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to intrude.
Yeah,
now,
so...
as for you whippersnapper, I say to the rock.
The Geodude seems to be calming down now after this surprise attack. And kind of like throws its hands up in a whoa man, sorry. No, he does like the Japanese businessman like hand posture. Posture check, thank you. Apologetically like, oh, whoops, sorry.
Oh, of course. I give him what would a 1920s ass worker do? I give him a thumbs up.
You got a thumbs up in return. So yeah, do you guys want to do anything here?
I mean,
Sort of
I want to catch the Geodude and the Machop as much as possible, because those are two that were in my short list.
Oh, sick. Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
So
the Machops are just sort of watching. The Geodude
again,
looks
the problem is
apologetic.
though, I don't know that Henry knows how to do a conventional catch a Pokemon.
Can Pandora do the tutorial for how to catch a Pokemon?
Yeah, sure.
Pandora
let me look it up.
produces a Teachy TV.
Let me look up the script. Yeah, TGTV script.
So I would like to say what allows Pandora to know that this is going to be necessary is Henry begins trying to communicate with the Geodude. He goes, now that we have this understanding out of the way, how would you like to join my work crew? We've already got a Timber and a Magnemite.
Yeah, who
Yeah,
do you
wait,
have?
wait,
Who do
here,
you have
wait,
out right
wait,
now,
wait,
by
wait.
the way?
Blake.
Blake, okay. So Blake does a salute quick.
Yeah, but like we've seen a bunch of rock and ground types on the job, right? Like as Benson's got that what's that? The big guy, Onyx.
Tim?
He's got an Onyx, doesn't he? Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Tim.
They're good for some of that heavy
Yeah,
demo
Tim's
work.
got some shit too.
Yeah, Pandora. So Pandora, the long and short of it that you're able to give Henry is that like most Pokemon.
No,
like,
hold on.
Oh, yeah, you can
You
do
wait
it.
just a goddamn minute.
You can do it.
I tap Henry on the shoulder.
Hi, Pandora. I'm trying to recruit a new coworker. Hang on a second.
Yeah, this might help. He holds up.
You'll
his
get
phone.
great benefits.
Teachy TV starts playing off Pandora's.
Excellent.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Here, I will send it.
Oh, good. Is it just a script?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. What I will.
It's a little jumbled, but
Yeah, essentially the explanation is fucking the Pokedude. All right, I'm gonna read this, I guess.
Bullshit.
Today,
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Today, the Pokedude is going to show you how to catch Pokemon. Just imagine a groovy Pokemon suddenly appearing in the wild. Oh, you want it. You just can't help it. Oh, you have to catch it. You gotta have it. Let me show you how you can make it happen. When you're trying to catch a Pokemon, don't throw any Pokeballs right away. First, you need to weaken it by reducing its HP. Okay, that should be good enough.
Oh.
But if it's possible, it'd be best if the target has a status problem. For instance, it would be easier to catch if it were asleep or paralyzed. This will make the Pokemon a lot easier to catch. Oh yes, if you paralyze a Pokemon, you can't make it fall asleep on top of the paralysis. I think you actually can in this game. In other words, you can't double up status problems, okay? Okay, let me throw my Pokeball. Before you throw a Pokeball, consider the condition and type of the Pokemon and pick the kind of ball that would work best. If your first Pokeball fails to catch the Pokemon, don't give up. Keep throwing Pokeballs. It's bound to work sometime. Alrighty, be seeing you. So what I will explain, what Henry is able to gather from that explanation is essentially, like, most wild Pokemon, like, even if they're not hostile, like, if you challenge them to a battle to catch them, they'll pretty much be game for it. Like, it's kind of like a challenge sort of thing, you know?
Yeah, because it cuts to Henry being like, "Wait, yeah, you saying I have to beat
Where
him
is
up?"
your brain, Swissy?
That feels like it would violate a label law.
Obviously, you don't always have to, but
Oh,
Like,
I mean,
the way
can
you
try
just...
your luck just throwing it.
Yeah,
Sometimes
like-
it'll work.
Like, and also, like, the way you convince to the Magnemite. But, like, this Geodude seems like it would be down for a scrap.
all
It's
right.
picking up what you're putting down.
I turn back and I go, hello, Geodude. There. Hi. Hello. I have been informed that I am supposed to challenge you to honorable combat in an attempt to win your favor. Is that cool? Is that good for you?
Geodude grins.
Alright.
Geodude
Alright,
grins and backs up a couple feet. The Machops
Great.
kind of, like, walk over to the side and, like, take a quick 5 while they watch this happen.
Okay, well, Blake, is this alright with you? Are you good with fighting this rock?
Blake gives you a salute.
Alright.
Henry doesn't know how to take this initiation of combat.
Henry is just an NPC that's never had to do any Pokemon stuff.
Hold on, I think I've got
He
some...
has no idea.
Yeah, here we go.
Ooh. Ah.
Yeah, I've got the funky desert music from Scarlet and Violet for the battle music here.
Sick.
So why don't you and Geodude go ahead and roll initiative?
Alright.
Initiative is Dex plus Alert, and then you roll a d6 and add that number. So let me see here.
Ah, right, that's right, because the button does not work.
Yeah, right, yeah. The
I
button
remember.
doesn't do the right thing.
So, Blake's Dex plus Alert is 3, so on D6 plus 3. I got 5.
Holy shit!
Jesus Christ!
I know.
Wow.
The
Being
fastest
demon!
creature alive.
Holy shit.
The
World's
Sky
fastest
Fugle.
Geodude.
The Sky Fook.
Geodudes are pretty fast, though, if I remember right. Because I remember thinking it was weird because they're rocks.
All
Might
right.
be entirely wrong, though.
So the
'cause they
Geodude
can
gets
roll.
to go first. And
Yeah.
it is going to
It's
attempt...
like, all right, you want to go? Bam.
The first thing Geodude does is curl up like a ball to increase its defense.
Ah,
It
defense
succeeds.
curl.
I should have done this in the other order, but here we are. Because I just realized the accuracy of tackle. It's fine. It succeeds, so its defense goes up by 1. All right. Blake's turn. What's Blake gonna do?
Blake will... Blake will just use a pound.
Alright. Roll it. Looking for 1 success. Geodude is going to attempt to clash this. Actually, wait, it can't. Never mind. It's not going to attempt to clash this. Alright, so yeah, 2 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, and I'm not putting the am I putting the defense in or no?
No.
Are we subtracting it?
I will
Okay.
subtract the defense on my own. Now, these are rolls you could use your die on if you wanted to.
Oh,
You're
from
like extra
from
d6
Bambi,
from
right.
the cards, yes.
I will keep that in mind. I'll probably save it for the Pokeball roll if I can.
Honestly, that's not a bad idea. Alright, that's
Alright,
4.
perfect.
That's
'Cause I really
4,
want
that's
to catch
not
these
bad.
guys.
minus its defensive 4. It takes
Minus-
1 damage. And it's resistant because it's a normal type move. But it does take 1 damage.
But it always take one.
But it always
baby.
takes 1, baby. Alright, Geodude literally can't hit you with tackle because it only has 1 die. So, that's the end of its turn. Does Blake want to do anything else?
Yeah, Blake will. Well, I guess leering doesn't matter because it's still gonna be 1, no
Yeah.
matter what. I guess Blake will bide.
Sure. If you want to do that.
Sure.
Go ahead and roll it, I guess. Looking for at least a 2 in here.
2.
2 will do it. Okay, so you will not evade or clash the next 2 physical or special moves that target it. So the next 2 attacks the Geodude does basically to you, you will
Just eat.
take. You will
Nom
eat.
nom.
Num num num.
Eat him up.
All right. Geodude still does nothing. Do you want to do anything else? You would need 3 successes.
Sure. I leer him.
Okay. Fuck him.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it works. Defense goes down by 1. It's back to a 3.
We're making incredible
Cancel.
progress.
You've canceled it. All right. Do you want to do anything else? You would need 4. Probably not, I assume.
I have no other moves.
Great. All right. Back to the top of the round. It's Geodude. It's going to attempt to tackle you.
Right.
It misses.
God damn it. All right.
Yep, it's your turn.
Blake will pound.
Stunning.
I
Now
guess-
listen,
I-
once you get a badge, this all becomes a lot more exciting. I promise. Ooh,
Oh, is that a critical?
It is because it took 1 more. So I think that means you add an extra die, right? That's what we said. Let me check
I
my rules
Do
pages.
not recall.
Let me check my rules pages. I believe it's in combat. It's in the other combat page, I think. No, trainer actions, combat, basic flow. Did I really not? Weakness and resistances? Here we go. Nope, never mind. I was wrong. It's got to be in one of these pages.
It's got to be in here.
It's got to
I've
be
got
in
to
here.
get in there.
I've got to be in there.
You would think I would have put it in one of them. Hold on, let me see here. Did that not repeat? I set it to... There we go. Do it again. I believe it's an extra die. I'm calling that. So add an extra die to your... just roll an extra die afterwards if it doesn't let you do it.
Okay.
To your damage.
Yeah, because I don't know if there's a way to... Is there a way to toggle it in the screen? I don't think so.
Hold on, wait. I just remembered I have the attack section of the book open because I was looking at it earlier. It might be in here. Critical hit, critical hit, critical hit, critical hit. You would think I would have put this on the attack page, but apparently I didn't. Okay. You will add 2 dice to your damage pool for a critical. Okay.
Oh,
Good
okay.
to know. So yeah, just go ahead and
So
roll
my
damage
normal-
and
so-
then roll 2 more d6s.
Okay. R slash...
Okay,
Ah,
so that's
nope.
3. Minus its defense. And resistance, 1 damage.
God. We're making progress. It's fine. It's fine.
We're making progress. We're making progress. All right. Geodude can't do anything else. Blake is, I assume, also doing nothing because you can't stack leers.
Correct.
Cool. Top of the round. Looking for 1 success.
Well, you go first, right?
Yeah, I'm doing it. Hey, that one hit you. So, you will take this damage, and then this is the second attack that targets you, which I think immediately means that Bide takes offense after this, right?
Yeah.
Once
should.
all damage has been dealt against the user, then you roll damage equal to double the total damage received. and that ignores defense.
Oh!
So, we'll see how much damage this does, and then you do that amount of damage back.
Excellent.
So that's 3 minus whatever your defense is at.
2.
Alright, so you take 1 damage.
I mean, I get him back for 1.
Yeah. So he immediately, you've got him down to half health. Geodude's looking kind of rough, but he's hanging in there. And Blake also does, Blake does take that 1 damage also.
Yes. I, Henry, look over at Pandora and I go, with an obvious now? Look in my face?
I'm assuming now would be the time.
I'm double checking the catching Pokemon rules. So if the Pokemon is, so for a Pokeball you get 4 dice, or 5 if you're going to use your bonus die. If a Pokemon is at half HP, you only need to roll. So this is a starter rank, so you would need 3 successes. You get a bonus success if it's at half HP, so you would only need to roll 2 successes on 5 dice. So now wouldn't be a terrible test.
I give Henry 2 thumbs up.
Oh man, that's all your hands.
2 thumbs, way up.
I just do the white guy thumbs up.
Alright, do you want to try it?
Yeah. So Henry will be like, all right, great job, Blake. Now time to grow our workforce. And I pull out a Pokeball and I like do the dad with a smartphone, like hold it away from me and tap the middle to make it big. Because I learned that much.
Yep, it's big now.
And then I rear back with like my full Henry strength and go wait, and like shuffle my stance to just do a light toss.
All right, you do the toss. Go ahead and roll your Pokeball roll, and then you can roll an extra D6 on top. But if you want to use the fancy.
So is that just a flat, or is there a thing in here?
So if you look under the sheet, there should be a section that says like Pokeball.
Yeah.
In all your rolls, it's just roll the press the catch button there while Pokeball is selected, and then I'll let you roll an extra die if you want. So that's 2.
That's enough, right?
With the bonus success from being at half health, yeah, that'll do it.
Right.
So the Pokeball, you toss it at the Geodude, the Pokeball shakes once, the Pokeball shakes twice, and you caught a Geodude.
All right.
I'll go ahead and add that to your things you can look at. Let's see here. Well, I turned the ambient music back on. So this is Geodude is one of the Pokemon that I had written down only 1 ability, so I'll have to go and double check what the other one is at some point. But you should be able to see it now. And control it. It's yours. Congratulations.
Excellent. Hang on, I'm looking up names that rhyme with dude. The only one I've got is Mahmood.
Just call him...
Jude! Geodude!
Oh,
perfect. That was much simpler.
I was gonna say, just call him the dude.
No. My shtick is giving all of them one word, like, real human names.
Yeah.
That just rhyme.
Jude.
So it's Jude, the Geodude.
Alright. Something refreshed.
And Henry's like, oh, okay. I see how this works more now.
Yeah, you got it.
That's pretty easy.
Since he was down to scrap in the first place, I mean, he probably won't hate you for, roughing him up a little.
Okay.
Well, I hope not.
I glance over at fucking Gustavo.
Gustavo gives you the stink eye.
Yeah.
So the way it works, to explain what we're talking about vis-a-vis this mechanic, let me open up my catching Pokemon tab here because I'm pretty sure it's on here someplace. It is not, okay? It's on the happiness and loyalty chart. Did I put that in anything? Yes. So, as soon as you catch a Pokemon, you reduce their loyalty by the same amount as the pain penalization you inflicted on them. That's right, if you beat them to a pulp, don't expect them to be happy about it. And loyalty is basically if you fight something in an unfair fight, it has a higher chance to be, or has a less chance to be loyal. Basically, it's just role-playing stuff, like how much it trusts you. So
It's its happiness level.
happiness go down when you beat up Pokemon, and that makes sense. But loyalty might not necessarily. But yeah, you've got a Geodude now. Congratulations. You must be so proud. I don't know why I'm being a dick about that. Geodude. Yeah,
I'm very happy.
yeah, you can. You should be able to see its sheet. Let me know if you can't.
I can see it, but it's in the wrong section again. It's in Wild Pokemon.
Yeah, hold on. Let me scoot that up to... Boop. And I'll get an icon for this later. Again, these are all random encounters, so I wouldn't be able to know. Alright, and due to the time, we can solve the rest of this and do the other 2 random encounters next time.
Okay.
But you
I do want to catch one of those Machops.
may
Or
certainly
at least try to.
What if you caught them both?
They challenge you to physical combat. No Pokemon.
Oh, hell yeah!
Henry would be super
Going for
down
blow
that
for
as the
blow with
thing.
Machops.
Henry physically scraps with these Machops.
But that'll
And
do it for
Pandora
us
just
tonight.
like looks at a non-existent.
Man,
monster.
everything's really been coming up Henry vis-a-vis our random encounters.
He's pretty
Yeah,
good.
this is based on where we're starting. We probably won't find any of the stuff I want till like a grassland or something.
Yeah, listen, you started in a sewer and then some
What,
mountains.
you didn't want
There
your
won't
emotional support, Muck?
No, I want to stuff it.
There are some good random encounters in here that I'm really hoping you roll. But I think there's maybe 1 or 2 Pokemon in here that Lisa might want, but most of them I think she probably won't. Henry's gonna end up with the most Pokemon just by virtue of where we started.
Yeah, that's just how it
Hell
is
yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Listen, as I said, he's interested in ground, rock, steel, fighting. To a lesser extent, normal, electric, and ice. Anything that he's like, yeah, that'd be valuable.
Right.
Like he like a Geodude, excellent demolisher. Don't need to bring the sledgehammer anymore. You tell your Geodude to just go fuck it up.
Go hog wild. But yeah, that'll do it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow with Tales of Symphonia for the first time in 8 years.
We can do stuff in Tetheala now.
Hooray! Bye. Oh shit.
Goodbye.
All right.